Starting with CatBase version 7.3, you can publish barcodes. This is really exciting. So let's have a look at how that works. First of all, we'll go to Products and let's make a new publishing style, which I will call Barcode Example. And I'm going to publish it using InDesign with X tags in this case. So first of all, I'll add a new paragraph, and the first paragraph is just going to be the product name. Choose a style sheet for that and add the product name field to that paragraph. Okay, now let's add another paragraph, and this one will be the barcode. Choose the style sheet I've set up for that and add an element to that paragraph. Now I'm going to choose the barcode type of element, and you can see immediately the screen changes. Now there are lots of different barcode types that are supported, and CatBase selects the one that you've chosen as a default in your system settings. So here our default is a QR code, but let's have a quick look at all the other options. There are lots of them. So as an example, if we choose Australia Post Redirection, that looks interesting, we end up with a lovely image like this. Now not all formats support all data types. So if I choose, for example, product name, I'm going to get a message saying that this text is not in the correct format for the Australia Post type, and my preview shows nothing. So if I go back and choose QR code again, there we go. Now it creates the QR code of the product name. Now notice these two fields here, starting text and ending text. At the moment, our code simply contains the data from this field, product name. But in order to create a link to a page on the website, we need to add a bit to that. So for example, we might have at the beginning https catbase.com/ and at the end we might want to tack onto that .html. So now what we're going to get is a link that consists of this starting text here, the actual product name, followed by this extension .html. Let's have a look at what we've got there. There we go. Next we need to tell CatBase what size to draw the barcode when it publishes the data. So in order to do that, click on the picture setup button and enter the size that you want. So let's say I want to make my barcode 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters and auto size the picture box to fit the actual image. And also one other change I'm going to make here, I'm going to make it an anchored image, and I'm going to leave all the other options for the moment. Okay. And finally, I just need to tell CatBase what picture format to save the barcodes in. So let's click on this pop-up here and see what choices we have. I've got quite a few choices. Now these options will vary depending on what is available on your particular computer. So just for fun, I'm going to choose PDF this time. And that's it. Let's save that. And now we're ready to give it a test. I forgot to tell CatBase how we want these sorted when they're published. So let's just quickly go to Preferences and choose our sort order product name. And now let's save that publishing style. And now we're ready to publish our barcodes. So let's have a list of products. I'll just click on the Publish button. I'll choose all the data. So here's our barcode example publishing style that we've just created. We'll use that. We'll save it into our data exports folder, and let's call it barcodes 1. Okay, so CatBase has published all that information, the product information, along with the barcodes. Okay, let's see what we've got. I'm going to switch to InDesign and import that file that we just published from CatBase into my InDesign template. And there we go. We've got the product names and the barcodes. I told CatBase to save those barcodes as PDFs. So let's see what we've got. Let's go to the folder where the file was saved. That's the barcodes xtags. And you can see that there's now a folder within that folder called barcodes. If we open that, here are individual PDFs of the codes for each product. Here's an example of one of those barcodes. Go ahead and scan it with a QR code reader. Go on, you know you want to.